Hey paisanos, welcome back to the Super Bystanders Super Show. My name is Donovan, I play the character Donovan Halen and I edit the podcast. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if you don't go check out Gwinn, Kevin Macleod and Shady Cicada, you're gonna turn into a Goomba. Huh? Let's get back to the episode.
Welcome back to Bystanders.
So, Steve, you find yourself walking along.
How long has it been by this point?
At this point, it's been about 4 weeks.
Goddamn. Okay,
And
it's been a month.
You're managing to kind of keep your sanity the best you can. You lie down after a real tiring night, and for the first time...
I think at this point, Steve's starting to wonder if he's actually ever going to see the others again, or if he's just going to be here forever.
Nicky just got out of a fight a little bit ago. He's powering through.
Yeah, Damian was kind of getting a bit, stir crazy, but the fight really rejuvenated, and that's exactly what I needed.
Yeah.
Steve, you close your eyes. The first time since you've been at the hotel, you enter a deep slumber.
Okay.
And at some point, you come to. You're not outside in your body, you're still dreaming. You look around and see this kind of fog that surrounds you. And then finally, out of the fog, you see something approach. It is a pair of green hands clasped together with vines that roll down and kind of swirl and connect the two at the wrists. As the hands come closer, they open, palms facing away from you, and you realize that each hand has an eye on it. They open, and you see each of the eyes is pretty similar to a regular human eye. You see those green irises, except for the fact the whites of the eyes are instead an inky void.
You said I'm still sleeping at this point?
Mm-hmm.
So Steve is convinced that he's dreaming right now.
I mean, are you typically aware of a dream when you're in it? Is Steve a
This
lucid
is lucid, I will say.
Oh, fuck, okay. So I guess you would be.
Like, you're in a dream, you're aware that you're in a dream, but you're lucid.
Okay.
That's what lucid.
Sorry, yes.
That's what that means.
Okay.
He kind of looks at it. He's not really, doing anything out of the ordinary. He's just kind of looking at it.
You see that it's blinking. Go ahead and give me an intelligence check.
For Arcana or Intelligence?
Intelligence. Just a flat intelligence check.
Okay. Can I add Jack of all trades?
Absolutely you can in this case, I'll say.
Okay. That is 22.
22. I will say in this case, yeah, you recognize what it's doing. It's blinking in Morse code.
Wait a minute. Now here's the question. Would Steve know Morse code? Considering the fact that he is a 16-year-old in 2020, I don't think he would know Morse code.
Yeah.
So you can recognize that it is Morse code.
He would know that it is, but he doesn't know what it means.
Able to properly. After a while, the hands kind of stop. They turn kind of away from you towards the fog and begin to grab wisps of it and begin to mold. And you see that after a short time, they fly back over with kind of this paper with this weird texture that kind of moves and appears to be silky and fluid. And you can see that written upon it is a translation for Morse code.
Steve, instinctually
Essentially
reaches
like
for the... Steve instinctually reaches for the journal entries. And is he able to interact with, objects that are on him?
I'll say it, yeah. Yeah, you're able to interact
Okay,
with objects on your person.
In that case, he takes out the journals that he saw. Are they made of, So this thing that it's molding, is that the same material as these journals?
No. Noticeably, these strands are very different from the kind of wispy texture that you're seeing from this thing.
Okay.
But I like where your head's at.
Okay. He slowly puts a hand out and kind of squints, but without too much protest, accepts the translation sheet and starts to pay attention to the eyes.
They type out Hello.
Hi.
Trapped as well?
Oh.
Yes.
Where are you?
kind of stands up, walks over to just outside the room and like checks the number, and says whatever the number of the room is. What? I am curious. What like room would I be at by now?
At this point, you've been traveling for about a month. I'd say you'd be at room.
I started at 115,000 east.
I'd say you'd probably be about room 70,000 at this point. You've made some pretty good progress.
Yeah.
But keep in mind the rooms do get farther as they get along.
Yeah. He relays this information. My name is Steve. Who are you?
I am Raven.
Raven. Nice to meet you, Raven.
Good to meet you as well.
Are you also trapped here then?
Yes.
Where are you?
On the edge.
The edge.
Where the exit is.
What room number?
The rooms end at 500,000.
And you're past there?
Yes.
How far?
500,000 is the final room. Afterwards, there's a subway. If one were to get on the train that moves around the track around, one could possibly exit. But I don't know the password. Passcode.
Hey, Maggie.
What's
Have
up?
we been traveling the wrong way for a month?
Yeah.
I'm gonna beat
Steve is
the
the only
shit
one
out of
who
you.
would know this. Though.
No, that's fine. How long have you been here?
A year.
And since the rooms get further apart as you go closer to 0, 500,000 probably isn't that far away from 200,000 because the rooms would get closer together. Steve is the worst!
Steve is smart enough to come to this realization.
It would take a month to get back to our starting position, and then we'd probably be out in a week.
You know the best part is?
Oh!
Nicky got a full-blown sprint to 0.
How much do you know about this place? Since you've been here a year.
Quite a bit.
Probably just an intersection of the 4 hallways.
I will say at this point, if you would like you were able to kind of get comfortable, and the stand actually grabs, kind of wisps around, and crafts a chair for you.
Steve like awkwardly takes a seat
For the
kind
first time.
like setting his butt down gently and like making sure it'll actually support him.
For the first time since entering Heartbreak Hotel, you sit down on something comfortable.
Whoa. He like splays back a bit. Wow. Thank you, Raven.
No problem. Also, there's the issue of the two of them.
The two of who?
The stand users. They guard the train.
The stand users? There's other people here.
The people we
Yes.
fought couldn't have been generous enough to tell us we were going the wrong way.
Why would they?
I have 2 other friends who I know who are here. Maybe others at this point, I'm not sure. But I have no idea where they are. I need to, before anything else, I need to find them. If you're on the edge, have you seen them anywhere?
No.
One of them is about my age. The other is much older, in his 30s. Have you seen... they're both male. Have you seen anyone matching that description?
I've only seen corpses for the last 6 months.
That's promising.
You are
I'm
the
sure it's
first
fine.
person I've talked to. It is refreshing.
From Steve's perspective, that might imply that we're dead to him.
Yeah.
That's...
Yeah. Steve's silent for a good, minute.
Are you okay?
You said this place is a circle, yes?
Yes.
So, and you've only been on the outside?
Yes.
So, my friends, they still might be on the inside. I've got to keep looking. This subway, it travels quickly?
No. Well, yes, it travels quickly for a subway, but considering the distance that must be traveled, It has to go around the entire hotel.
Okay.
It is easy to catch at a stop, assuming you know where that stop is.
It doesn't stop just anywhere. It has specific stations.
It has specific stations. They're relatively frequent, but the train makes orbits. I have been waiting for the train to circle back around for the last 2 weeks.
I can't wait that long. I've got to find my friends. We've got to get back.
Hey, breathe. You're the first person that I've met. You and I can do this if we work together.
Is he still translating this with Morse code?
It's taking a while.
This is
Good
still,
Lord,
yes.
this would not be
You
easy.
have so much time though, and I imagine as the conversation gets faster, you just become more and more.
Steve
fluent
becomes
with it.
more and more acquainted with it.
Yes, yes. And so you're able to communicate pretty quickly.
You've been here for a year. What's the fastest way you've found to travel, other than the subway?
Walking. That is all.
Do you know what a stand is?
That's how I'm communicating through you, with you. This is my stand.
I guess that makes sense.
Terror Knights.
Steve kind of realizes his error and nods a sheepish grin on his face.
I wonder if this is Bryce's stand.
Quit biting me. You are a mean little guy. I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah, Caden evaporates in the dream.
Yeah. I'm so sorry.
I mean, 6 months.
That's true.
So, you are a human here?
Yes. I was captured by... I was a member of the Beating Heart. And after that email that dropped recently, I couldn't support the organization anymore.
The email that dropped... Hold on. Something's not connecting here. You said that email that dropped...
Steve hasn't
You
figured
said
out the
you've
time
been here
dilation
for a
yet.
year.
What?
Yes. What date was it when you went into Heartbreak?
Nicky's the only one
He
who
lists.
knows about the dialect.
He lifts off the date.
Damian knew. He checked he checked the phone at some point because he was gonna call George.
I love you guys so much. Okay. So if that's the case... Oh god.
That means about 11 months have passed, but that's only 2 days apart. That doesn't...
So it feels... If I've been in here for a month now, it's... That long might not have passed. Okay.
That is comforting to know, at least.
Okay. Steve runs his hands through his hair, kind of trying to massage his temples.
I assume you are not with him.
No. We're trying to fight him.
Good. You are the first person I've found who's...
You're also against him?
I want to leave this place.
Okay.
I want to see the sun again. I want to enjoy food. And I want to be able to sleep properly. And if we work together, we can make that happen. What's your plan?
If I help you get out of here, can you help me find my friends?
I will do the best I can. While you are here, I will share the ability and extent of my stand.
Okay.
If you could do so as well, that would enable us to plan better.
Of course.
My stand is called Terror Knights. It is an immensely powerful stand while within this place, the dreamscape. I am able to communicate and interact with people, give them visions, create anything visually.
Okay.
But I can't control any of the other senses within the dream. I can only give visions. That's why I have to talk to you in this way.
Interesting. Good to know. My stand, it's called Superstition. It manifests in 3 different forms, each having different capabilities than the others, but all 3 of the abilities seem to have tied into manipulation of the senses. One of them making a target appear imperceptible to another target. One of them being able to swap senses between targets. One of them being able to swap what people perceive and judge as their own values to an extent. Ideals, their sense of right, or sense of what makes sense, to be frank. I don't fully understand it. That one's newer to me as well, but I've been getting a grasp of it recently.
Fascinating. The odd thing is about this place, my stand's range is nearly infinite. There's only a few people in this place. There used to be more, and now there aren't.
Can you contact my friends?
I can begin to look for them. It will take a while, but I could do so. If I were able to find and contact them, I could relay that information to you.
If your range is truly near limitless, then that may be the best way to go about this. In exchange...
However, I can only communicate visually, and only while the target is sleeping.
If, assuming they're in the situation I'm in and not gone, then that should work. Hopefully they'll be taking rest and sleeping as well, I would hope so. So that should work. I've been heading towards the center of this circle. Now that I know the exit's on the outside, do you know if there's anything there in the middle?
I would imagine there is something there, but I do not know what.
I sure fucking hope so, because if not, it's a month back to the starting position, and that would be demoralizing as hell.
It would be so funny. Oh, phooey. You guys would find each other at least.
Eventually.
I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to... Pains me to say this, but the past month I've been walking. I'm gonna retread my steps. I'm gonna go back towards the outside. I want to try and find you. From there, we can orbit on the outside, and by that time, hopefully you'll have found some trace of them. That's what my gut's telling me to do. And I think that's what's right.
If you've survived this long within Heartbreak Hotel, then you generally know how to survive.
Yes.
And now that I'm here, there's someone for you to talk to. And someone for me to talk to.
I hope I can be that person for you, Raven. I'm sorry to hear that you've been here so long alone. But
the quiet was nice at first. But this place is wrong.
agreed. All right. Steve he's been walking, or I guess he's still sleeping at this point, but when I wake up, I'm going to make a very difficult decision. And that decision is going to be going back the way I came.
If that is your plan, I will tell you one thing I learned about the hotel. Something that is going to help you succeed far more.
Yes?
Objects from outside of the hotel are foreign to it. It doesn't know how to respond. It'll make an effort to distance the object in some way. I've seen hallways shift, doors that you have to open a second time in order to get to a different room. Places like that just don't quite make sense.
So you're saying if I'm retreading the same space, I may still come upon new places I haven't seen before?
Possibly. Each item that falls within Heartbreak Hotel is... As time goes on, it becomes imbued with more and more power. The hotel doesn't really know what to do with that, and so it just attempts to safeguard it.
Okay. That's good information.
Objects from outside hold great power, but the hotel does not want you to get them. There's greater risk and greater reward.
So these objects I've acquired along the way, do you think it's going to try and reclaim them?
No. Once an object has been taken, it considers it to be on your person. it has no reason to do so, then. From then on to the hotel, that is your option.
Alright. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, Raven.
No problem, Steve. Contact me every night. We'll keep in touch.
It'll be nice to talk to someone.
I agree. Get some rest.
Hopefully you as well.
And Steve, you come back too.
Mm-hmm.
Everything considered, that was a really nice night's rest.
Mm.
Like, now that you've kind of woken up and gotten outside of the dream, you realize that that was a properly rejuvenating night of sleep.
Steve is energized.
Yep. You are energized and determined. So, there you go. You're heading back towards the outside?
He gets out of the hotel room after packing all his stuff up, getting his clothes back on from sleeping, whatever. Mm-hmm. He looks to the right the way he was going. Gives a fucking dejected sigh and turns to the left and starts walking.
Okay.
Fuck.
Yeah. Donovan.
Steve's first swear.
Alright.
So, it's about
Allie,
4 in the afternoon.
Bryce, Sterling, George, and I, well, probably just Bradley, Bryce, Allie, and I are walking towards the caves.
Okay, the caves. So there's a lot of systems that surround kind of the shallow edge. You'll have to essentially, if you want to search them, you'll have to essentially make a search of the perimeter.
Okay.
Are you going to do that? How are you going to go about that?
So...
Do you just want one team? Do you want several teams? Do you want each person to go off individually? What are you thinking?
I think the best course of action is to stick together.
Okay.
Hey, Allie. You know, you have an easy way to get more of those rebreathers. Actually, never mind. Donovan puts his face underneath his shirt, and he comes out with like his own like version of a mask. He takes out one of his compressed oxygen tanks, just.
Oh my god.
He does this, and then.
That's fucking sick.
Then I jump into the water.
Real quick, Steve, or Hayden, take a point of inspiration because a lot of that conversation was fucking heart-wrenching.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Very good.
I loved that.
Donovan dives beneath the water and starts swimming towards the entrance to a cave.
Yeah, when you swimming. You check it, cave's clear. Keep moving.
Yeah.
Then I imagine there's a boat that would be like following overhead.
I assume, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you go along for a few hours, and eventually you hear some commotion coming from the boat. You see the people on the boat kind of looking at someone on shore. You turn and see a woman on shore. This woman is an Uruguayan woman of powerful but lean build, mid-thigh length skirt with a white blouse. She's got a fuzzy yellow coat wrapped around her waist. She has a trans flag plate attached to her blouse and a glimmering blue gemstone ring on a ring finger on the left hand. And she has black hair and a flower-shaped bun. And you hear as soon as you surface, they're in the middle of an argument, and all that you catch is, "And that's my wife!"
So is she on the boat or is she on the shore?
She's standing on the shore. She's got like dive equipment next to her. She's like shaking her fist.
Donovan goes, "Oh!" He takes off the rebreather. He swishes up his trench coat and then back in black. He makes a D4 pretty much. He makes a big sail thing and seems that Donovan hangs on, and it's gonna whisk Donovan over to shore pretty quickly.
Okay.
You must be Allie's wife. Get on the boat.
Give me one reason why I shouldn't kill you where you stand. I have the capability to kill anyone I choose from 30 meters. I specialize in distance, assassinations, and close combat. Is this a fight you really sure you want to take?
I never said anything about fighting. I wasn't asking you. He smiles.
Okay. Well, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, she swings a fist towards your face.
Alright, frickin', let's do this.
Alright, go ahead and roll initiative real quick.
Oh boy.
21.
And you notice that she is in, like, good physical condition.
That's fine.
Like, she is not injured or anything. What do you say you rolled?
21.
Okay, yeah, absolutely, you're going first.
Okay, first thing I do is how far away am I from now, do you think?
You're about, I'd say probably 10 meters.
Alright, hold on, let's get myself up here.
And I will say, because she did get a surprise attack at you.
That's fine by me. Alright. Well, yeah, we'll do it again. Yes.
Yes, this fist flies towards you and just like crunches into your nose. And let me roll the damage on that because that's actually gonna hurt quite a bit.
You have regen, but she bloodied me.
I don't have regen. What do you want about?
You have hormone regen?
No, I dished it so I can still have my overdrive.
Okay.
That's going to be 42 stand bludgeoning damage. And you cannot block that with your stand.
I wasn't going to.
Because you're surprised. But now you can go. And yeah, she just like throws
How much?
at the other at you.
You said 42?
Yeah, 42, sorry.
Yeah, Donovan is not an enormous fan of that.
Kent, I don't know anyone who would be.
Alright, your turn first.
Alright, Donovan. Okay. You're Allie's wife, right? Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm trying to think what to say, so.
I think the idea of like, I'm sorry, I think the idea of like awkward silence and just, that's cool.
I mean, that's what's more Donovan Halen than that?
Yeah.
That's fair.
Audible finger guns.
I hasn't done that in a bit.
Yeah, that happened to need to. Look, you're already out of Heartbreak Hotel. You got no reason to fight me.
I want my fucking, I want you to not have my wife held captive.
That's
fair,
no.
actually.
She came onto the boat of her own volition.
Well, actually,
Actually.
I'm gonna stay quiet for now. And you see Bryce has been like glaring her down. And yeah, so
Look. How much you? Allie said you were paid 7 figures for this.
I remember the exact amount. It's $2,500,000. It would be enough to not only be able to buy a comfortable place, we could settle down, have a kid. You know, life's good. We have to pay for the rest of our lives.
That's really good. Have you already been paid that?
No.
You haven't. Well, that's not great then.
No, it's not. Especially because I spent months in there.
Especially not.
I'm
if we
sorry.
kill
Whose
Hound Dog.
choice was that?
That was mine, but I was expecting to get paid at the end of it, and instead I run into some kind of fucking ginger lion who's got a stand that can increase gravity.
Damian's alive. Yes.
Who the fuck is Damian?
The guy who kicked your fucking ass.
I see.
I'm sorry, we never exchanged names.
Look, if we're gonna do this, can you please toss my arm back? I'm kidding, it's already on its way back.
I was gonna say no anyways. Look, I have no real interest in fighting you. You're rude.
I'm not particularly happy today. You have my wife held hostage.
I super don't.
I super don't.
Nothing's stopping her
She's
from.
not held hostage. She's just being heavily intimidated to stay with me.
I'm not gonna kill your wife. I'm also not gonna kill
Bryce
you.
pipes up to the boat. I might.
I cannot speak for my friend.
So her attention shifts to Bryce.
Alright, that's really cool. 1 second.
Are you just gonna close the gap?
Not particularly. I'm gonna close. I've closed the gap a little bit, but I have fantastic news about what I rolled for my stealth roll, or for Back in Black stealth roll, I should say.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Oh no.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
28.
What are you trying to do?
Hide Back in Black.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. That is... Yeah, with ease.
Okay. So she's like, yeah, turning attention to Bryce. Prowler noise. No, you don't get the full effect. Go ahead and look. Prowler noise.
He is directly
Back in
behind
Black
her.
is right behind her.
Hello, Fred.
Back in Black is currently coiling up the sail and is like going for like a garrote motion for a second here.
Uh-oh.
Look, were you paid to kill me or were you paid to maim my friends?
I was paid to maim your friends.
Cool. Then what are you doing to me?
You're trying to take my wife hostage! You're trying to take my wife hostage.
No,
She's
you're-
trying to kill my wife.
Bryce, don't kill Allie.
Okay.
Why do you sound disappointed? Look, no, I'm
Murder
trying.
is really
I'm
funny.
trying to find Hound Dog, and if you love your wife as much as I love my friends, you'll understand why.
Fuck.
And I'm not getting paid a dime to go and find them. Okay?
Give me a persuasion roll.
That's really good.
Hated that.
22.
He's directly across from the lake. Give me Allie and let us go.
Sure thing.
Oh, okay. Here you go. Like Bryce is gonna kind of pick her up and toss her.
Bryce!
She just kind of paddles over to shore to the hug.
Donovan looks over to Back in Black and just tries to the Back in Black, just like,
Witch's user kind of points two fingers towards the eyes, points them at Bryce. Bryce just does the same thing back.
pleasure doing business with you.
Fuck you.
Bryce, why is she so mean?
I don't know.
Why did you threaten to why did you threaten to kill her wife? Why did
I mean, I didn't know how the situation was gonna go. I wanted to make it clear that if the need should arise, I would be capable of such an action.
You know what? It does not matter. We know where Hound Dog is now. George, you know where Hound Dog is.
Oh, fantastic. I'll meet you there.
Let me go.
Yeah, okay. So, two of you...
I'm gonna heal myself now. That didn't feel too good.
So, you all sheer across the boat.
She broke the hell out of my nose.
You all sheer across the shore. It will take you about an hour to completely cross.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah, you are absolutely able to do that.
Donovan will also, you know what?
That's another
He's gonna overdrive the
2
motor and go
months in
faster.
the Hound Dog dimension.
Oh, fuck yeah. Actually,
So like I said,
3 months into the Hound Dog.
overdriving the motor to make it
That's
go
another
faster,
3
but-
months.
We cut back to our friend Damian.
Oh, good
Damian,
lord.
actually, hold on. Before any of that, at about a month and a half, Nicky, you receive a vision from a pair of hands.
Oh.
And
What?
in your dreams.
Okay.
Specifically...
Ah shit! I caught them hands.
You have terror knights, and you are able to communicate with them.
I'm just going to go ahead and avoid the whole Morse code thing. Nicky doesn't know Morse code. The hand will know that Nicky doesn't know Morse code, and we'll do this whole back and forth.
Okay, hang on. Okay, the reason it's talking to us in Morse code is because it can't make sound.
Yeah.
Why doesn't it make writing?
Because that takes, like, objects take a long time to craft.
Longer than trying to translate Morse code?
Yeah.
If you can write down the Morse code translation, you can then translate it from the It would be much easier to just.
Yeah.
You would have to have like ink and stuff.
It's cool.
Yeah, alright.
It's neat.
cool, but
Rule
it's
of
really
cool.
inconvenient.
Yeah, real cool, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Is there anything convenient about Heartbreak
Okay,
Hotel
that's-
to you?
you know what? You've got me there.
Let's take what we can get.
Additionally, you have all the time in the world. You're in
True.
no rush.
Jesus Christ.
Hello.
Oh, sorry, Donovan.
Are
yeah.
you a friend of Steve's?
How do you know Steve?
He is a friend. We have been speaking for a bit. I have been trapped in here 11 months longer than he, but...
I'm gonna look down my
How long
watch.
is this after when we talked to them?
About 2 weeks apparently.
I'm going.
Is that what you said?
Nicky's gonna look down at his watch and make an intelligence check real quick.
Oh.
He can't do that math. He can't figure out how long that is on his own. That was a 7 on that roll.
Might be able to approximate that. It's less than a week.
I meant the real time to heartbreak time.
Also, something you realize, like I said from the watch, is not consistent.
That's fair.
It tends to kind of fluctuate rapidly. Alright.
You like it a ball.
Regardless, I know where the exit is. I just...
Oh yeah, where is Nicky?
I have no idea how to open it.
Where's the exit? I am a great key.
So, Nicky, you're at room about 20,000 at this point.
Oh no, you got so far. You got so fucking far.
I got so far, you have no idea.
The exit is located on a train, right past room 500,000. It goes in a sphere around the hotel.
Alright, let me
It
just-
would almost be faster for you to
let
run
me-
past 0.
Let me check where I am right now. Cool. So, that information would have been great. About 8
180,000 rooms from now.
I understand your pain. I made the same journey.
Oh.
Hound Dog is going to understand my pain.
No, we are going to beat the absolute fuck out of Hound Dog for making us waste months of our lives.
I get to beat the shit out of him the most.
My
There's no
stand
dibs on that.
is completely useless for combat. However, I would appreciate if you'd let me put a bullet between his eyes.
It would appear like
I am not in. Well, he's undead, isn't he?
I'm dead.
Wait, does Nicky know that? Yeah, Nicky does know that because you
absolutely
really
knows
that.
that,
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Sidebar: vampires are real.
Yeah. Sorry.
This might not be information you really want to hear right now, but...
That's not really important right now. Point is, Steve's alive.
Steve's alive.
He's okay.
He's okay.
He's retracing his steps and heading out towards me.
Okay. And if he beats me there, I'm beating the shit out
There's
of him.
no fucking way he beats you there. He has a head start. He didn't get as far as you, but you're way faster than him.
I am currently moving. Steve and I will meet at the east side.
East side?
Oh, fuck.
And you're at the west side, which means you can...
Oh.
It's a good thing you went that far.
Oh, I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna keep going my path then.
Whereas Damian's gonna have to keep going to 0 and then hook a fucking right.
how. So you said that. Wait, the hallways are straight, right?
Yeah. So the
Perfectly
way-
straight. So
Or-
if you're at the
no,
center, could you see down like
it'd be
all
left.
4 ways?
I mean,
We don't know how non-Euclidean this place actually
fair.
is.
I mean,
Theoretically.
the miles and miles and miles and miles, it's gonna be a while.
Yeah, keep in mind that the light is, like, you're not going to be able to register that far at a certain point. It's just going to appear as, like,
God.
light in the distance.
I don't remember how far the
It gets
I
to,
can see, but I'm
is
sure
it
it's not
so
like that
far where like you have the things where like how you see stars, but they're actually like 2 million years in the past or whatever? Like it gets. To
I don't
that
think
distance.
we're going
I don't
so
think
far
we're
as we're
gonna
seeing
scale
in the
light
past.
No, there's no light years.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think
I
it's
know.
more
It's
like
only
a
500,000.
country or something. Like
It's still considerable.
it's
Oh, yeah, this is-
massive.
yeah, massive.
Do
This
you
place
know
is
how
a
far?
TARDIS.
Do you know how far light can travel in a year? Pretty
light year, I
fucking
would say.
far.
Yeah.
Pretty fucking far, right?
It's-
I don't think we're getting to the point where we're seeing the
Yeah,
past.
it takes
That's-
8 minutes to move. It takes 8 minutes for time to move between the Earth and the Sun.
You're right.
Or light
So-
to move, yeah. I think it's hilarious that the unit of measurement
But
called
it's
a
still-
light year is a measurement of distance,
Well,
not
with that in
time.
mind, like if you're in the center and
Yeah.
you look to the edge, it's probably a good like couple seconds of like time dilation.
You're
Oh,
also
yeah.
not considering the horizon bending.
Is there a horizon here?
Why would there be a horizon in here?
I mean, there's...
It already isn't
Because
Euclidean
Maggie
space.
said so.
This interdimensional space that exists in a stand that's way bigger on
Well,
the
think
inside
about it.
happens to have an Earth's curvature in
A,
it.
a horizon would be very inconvenient to see all the way down, and this place sucks, so why wouldn't it have a horizon?
No, you know what? Fuck it. The horizon bends back on itself. It's like a fucking spiral.
Can we see infinitely?
Actually, that would make a
or
lot of
is
sense.
there like a curve?
If
through
it,
Earth?
then
It would take up a
You
lot
see
less space if it
infinitely
was
in
a
theory,
spiral.
But there's enough inhabitants that walk around that, like, it blocks
No, that makes
the-
sense.
it could also be a.
It's easier to see
It
at
could
night,
be
but
a
then
fourth
a lot
dimensional
of lights
object
are
that we're
on.
always
If you
seeing.
shoot a laser
absolutely.
down,
That we're only seeing like a
it'll,
third
like,
dimensional
touch
cross
together.
section.
Okay.
After a couple seconds,
If
probably,
you
but
shoot a
still.
very
A climb bottle.
That would
very,
explain the
very
time
powerful,
dilation,
very,
too.
very focused laser, you can reach.
I can
the
see a
end.
climb
This was
bottle
a
shaped
fantastic
like a whole
discussion
thing,
about
'cause it
the
goes
theological
towards the
ramifications of Heartbreak Hotel.
I don't think theological means what you think. It
I
means.
know it isn't. I used it wrong on purpose to annoy you. Did it work?
Yeah.
Yay.
Nicky, cutting back to your conversation.
Yeah.
In that case, if you're in the west, I'm going to be needing Steve at the east edge. So just go ahead and keep traveling the path you were on towards 0. If there's anything there, let me
You're
know.
just gonna run past Steve.
Last time all I found was
You should laugh him.
Slowpoke.
when I was there. All that I found was a help desk and a rudimentary map on the wall.
When you were last at the edge?
When I was last at the center.
At the center. Okay. That's useful. A help desk?
Yes. I was not able to communicate with the inhabitant behind it. They don't speak. just like all the others.
How the fuck do the inhabitants get around this? I guess they don't worry about it. But then who's the help desk for?
For anyone who's nearby to room 0, anyone has a question.
What do any of the other people do?
Well,
What if room 253,000 needs help?
Well, then they'll have to walk down to 0.
Do not have toilet paper. All right.
Great.
Yes.
We'll get it to you in
I hope
about
you're ready
3
for
to
the
5
month's truck down
We'll
there.
get it to you in about 300 to 500 business days.
Well, Labyrinth Eyes, it's been nice talking to you.
My name is Raven.
Raven, Nicky.
Nicky, nice to meet you.
I'm about to lap Steve. I will meet you before that twerp does.
I'm looking forward to it. Alright, Damian.
Damian Drake.
About half a week after that encounter,
Oh, Christ.
you're sleeping and you are awoken in a kind of dream state by a set of floating hands with eyes. Hello, Damian.
Hello, hands. Why are you blinking at me? Damien starts blinking back at it.
It does the thing where it creates the Morse code key again.
Why are there a bunch of dots on here with the... Oh, it's Morse code. Oh, I know Morse code.
What inspiration.
High intelligence, low wisdom.
That's where I'm at, baby.
You got inspiration for that.
That could not be a better example.
That was funny. What did you say?
You'll hear it on the playback.
Oh, so you know Morse code.
must
That's
be really
convenient then.
Yeah, sorry about that.
So
what's up?
Your friends.
Do you want to fight?
No.
What's all these?
Oh.
Your friends, Steve and Nicky, they wanted me to contact you.
Oh, I'm very glad to hear they're all right. That's a relief. Okay, where are they? I haven't seen anyone but these freaky dudes.
Nicky's around room 15,000, and Steve is retracing his steps to head out towards the outside, specifically on the east side of the hotel.
Fuck, has Nicky beat me even as fast as I'm going? Let me check the room I'm at. What room I'm at?
I like to believe that
I'm in jet lining down here, and I started at 197,000.
Yeah, your room 1,000.
Oh!
Yes! Yeah!
Oh, Damien's gonna beat
so-
Nicky to the center.
Do you know how to get out of this place?
Yes, I do. I don't know how to actually leave, but I know where the exit is located.
Okay. I assume since you've contacted the others before me that we have like a rendezvous point set up or something. Like.
Yes, we're going to meet at room 500,000 east.
Okay. So I'm gonna get to the center tomorrow, and I need to hook a left. Wait.
You can probably look
Yeah,
at
left.
the, you can probably look at the signs.
The maps?
I think left is right.
No, left is left.
there, Damian
Wait.
goes the wrong way.
Left is left. Yeah.
Damian Drake knows Morse code,
Damian
has to
slowly.
do the L trick every time he wants to know which direction is left.
Shut up, I have to do the L trick.
Oh,
They both look like L's.
What the fuck is...
What is an L?
This isn't working.
they're both me.
All right. I think I'll be able to get there pretty quickly. I might even be the first one to get to you at the rate I'm going at.
I would just be happy to talk to someone. It's been a long time since I've seen you.
I'll be there soon. I might actually, if I meet up with Nicky or Steve, I might be able to carry them and get there even faster. That would be nice.
Oh my.
We'll see.
Well, how does your stand ability work?
I'm able to reduce or increase the weight of anything, and with my second ability, I can freely manipulate that. So what I've been doing is entirely reducing my weight and then basically jetting myself down the halls. I've been practicing at it, and I've gotten a lot more consistent with it. I think I might even be able to carry a decent amount of weight while
Let me
doing
get
so.
this straight. You have been flying through Heartbreak Hotel?
Yeah, I've been making pretty good progress, apparently.
That's so fucking cool.
Thanks.
Raven's awesome.
Alright, I'll see you
We
soon.
don't have to fight
I'm
It's
excited
good to
meet
talk
you.
to someone.
How?
Let me know if you discover anything at the center.
Will do.
Good talking. And then you are restored. And I will say, each night that you talk to Raven, you get like a proper, full, comfortable night's rest.
Hell yeah, we'll be making much better progress now.
Yeah,
Dude,
you all
Raven seems like the tightest person to hang out with.
Yeah.
I mean, also to mention that within Raven's like dimension, you can see like colors and things
Oh,
outside
fucking-
of.
Oh, it's like a fucking mental sanctuary.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, it's still quiet. But
I mean,
it's
imagine
just
being in
paradise.
this completely like muted place with only black, white, and red
And
everywhere.
the worst wallpaper of all time.
Like I would be sick and dizzy.
Now that Raven has found each of you, she's able to communicate messages between you, and she's also able to manage like several dreams at once.
Okay.
So she has you like all sleep on a set schedule, so that you can so that she can communicate between you all.
I
That's
see
really
what you're
nice.
saying. Like each of us in like a 3-day cycle. Sort of
So Damian would through her reach out to you guys, I guess, at that point then, and basically say like, all right, so we're meeting up at 500,000 East. I've been making fantastic progress. I'm gonna pass 0 tonight or tomorrow. I'm gonna try to meet up with you guys and maybe give you a lift.
Wonder I will be damned if I am letting you get there before me.
Nikki,
Screw you.
Nikki, do
I'm
you
so
think you
happy
could-
you guys are alive.
I might wait at 0 for a short time. Nikki, do you think you could kick it into gear and get to 0 tomorrow or the next day?
Did this sell the 10,000 rooms?
I do not require sleep.
Alright, that's the only way we're communicating. Does the communication with Nikki just suddenly cut?
Yes!
You see Nicky sleep sprinting towards.
No wonder.
Nikki has trained his body so finely that he can command it to perform athletic feats even while unconscious.
All right, move.
If
I'm
he ends up
gonna take a breather. You keep moving.
bumps
Actually, wait.
into one of the pedestrians, just go,
Isn't there a spin ability where you can control like people's bodies and do simple tasks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's higher level than you, but we can just
No.
play with it.
no.
No, you have that?
It's level 1.
It's a first level ability.
That's the most basic use of this.
Dude,
So yeah,
you have Heelys. Just.
Yeah, just fucking command your body to just.
I had to hit myself with the spin to do that.
You like using Heelys and like just sprinting down, Damian flying, and it's just cuts to Steve.
Steve just. Don't worry, Steve. I'll give you a ride soon.
Doppler effect
Say,
again.
Damian, you have around like the normal kind of amount of like aches and pains for your age, just like slightly. But they don't seem to be worsening at any particular rate.
That's good.
You also don't.
I
appear
was
to be getting any older
told
visually.
we would have our injuries healed if we got out of here. I am wondering if that will revert anything that happened in here. That would be nice.
Well,
I thought you said we
Homegirl
were
didn't
in.
have her leg missing.
Right.
That's metagaming, I know, but like,
So if biological processes don't continue, does that mean we retain our memories or not?
You do.
I
We
don't
don't
know.
know.
We don't have any
Nikki's not
communication
even in
with
this
the outside.
conversation.
I know a couple people that we fought escaped, but I don't know what happened to them after that.
Yeah, I will say at this point, as long as there's not an event happening like immediately, you all can just talk.
Yeah, we can actually communicate now.
no,
just- there's
Nikki is
so
not in
Except
this
Nikki-
conversation until
yeah,
he hits
Nikki's out for a
0.
bit.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, hang in there, Steve. I'll pick you up. Honestly, if you need to conserve your strength, you can rest where you are.
How's the weather over there?
It's horrible. It's so quiet. I have to keep yelling just as I fly down the hallways to entertain myself. I've been singing folk songs. I've gotten so sick of Country Road, and yet it
You
keeps
have only
going.
yourself to blame. That's good. We'll keep at it, buddy. We'll get there eventually.
There was a ship who went to sea in the name.
Yeah, basically for the sake of it, she's not only able to communicate with you guys, but after a while of talking with you, you're able to like physically manifest in the same dream space.
Hell
so the
yeah.
three of you can actually just talk face to face.
Eventually.
Eventually.
I will make athletics checks just to be at center first.
Really?
I'm like, no
Bro, you're
sleep,
gonna have
dead sprint.
Damian is literally getting there in one day. I don't think you're gonna beat that.
Go ahead and give me an athletics
It is
check.
about the pride of its drink.
How many levels of exhaustion are you willing to get there to get to
How many levels of exhaustion until I cannot move?
Oh, that'd be 5.
4?
4?
At 5 you go unconscious, 6 you die. So 4 levels of exhaustion.
Okay, then I'll go up to 4.
Go ahead and give me some athletics checks.
You're lucky I'm gonna be
Athletics?
carrying you down the other hallway.
Yes, and go ahead and use power. Because I would imagine you are using CRX.
Does he have to contest something that I'm doing to beat me there?
Are you racing him?
I'm not racing him, but I'm trying to get there quick.
I mean, I'd imagine if you
No.
get the full night's rest and like talk to Steve a while longer, I'd imagine that.
Yeah, he has
Nicky
a
would have
little
stuff
bit
going.
of it.
So
Nikki isn't sleeping tonight.
Right. The moment I told him to meet me at 0, he would have been like, "All right, peace out. I'm gonna go now."
I do not require sleep.
First of all, I will say this. Steve would make sure it's cool with Raven to just use that at, like, I don't know if she has to she has to concentrate to use the ability. But, like, for them to just have casual conversations, because Steve wants to talk to Damian about bugs.
Yeah, she is, not only does she have near complete control of the dreamscape area, but it is something that she can do while asleep or awake, and it is very low concentration.
Nice.
Yeah, so she can maintain just like long conversation, and she's willing to like sit and listen. Cool. But she can still hear, she just can't
Speak.
Yeah. Cool.
Damian, what's your favorite bug?
Rhinoceros beetles.
Tell me
Give
why.
me an athletics check.
Ooh, plus 30? 41.
So you begin to penetrating your body for endurance.
This is
for
what you do.
a while now, especially within Heartbreak Hotel. So your body is well primed and prepared. When you start ripping across Heartbreak Hotel, you just fly.
I mean, you're skating down the halls.
Every footstep with CRX sends you about 18 feet forward, and then you hit and keep going. You have mastered this kind of jumping and moving, and because it's the middle of the night, you're running into very few people, and even if you're running into people, you're just using them to boost off of.
Just kick off of them!
Yeah.
What's your name, Junkpad? You don't have it, I call it Speed Boost.
Okay, calling someone jump bad in a derogatory manner is actually awesome.
New slur just drops.
Nicky, you
What's up, jump pad?
are able to force your body to an extreme that you have never quite done before. With every muscle in your body screaming, aching in pain. You get there just before Damian does.
Yes! He collapses!
We literally get there and collapses. Damian is like landing.
So about that.
What the
Two
hell?
of you arrive at the center. And at the center, you see a small desk with an inhabitant behind it in a receptionist uniform, what appears to be a small map behind it, and a large figure sitting in front of the desk cross-legged. It looks up at the both of you as you approach. This is a tall but lanky humanoid figure in a purple suit with a crystalline wolf's head.
Before Damian even addresses or notices
I
that
knew
thing,
it. Yeah.
the moment you collapse, Damian is going to reach out with OK going, catch you by the shirt, and then wrap you in for a hug.
Maggie, I believe.
Oh man, I haven't seen you anyone, frankly, for
Hi, Double D.
over a month.
Sorry, Maggie, I believe you got something quite wrong. Did you say crystalline wolf head?
Yeah.
Did you mean to say a crystalline coyote head?
Oh, my apologize.
I knew it. I knew it this whole time. That's why I pog at you!
So earlier when the
Oh,
guy
hey,
said,
coyote kisses.
he said his
You
name
don't
was
know.
Bryce
You don't know.
Bryce Lakeman.
Yep,
Yeah.
Lakeman.
That's why I pogged at you when you said Bryce, and that's why I kept staring at you, because I knew you were trying to avoid eye contact.
I knew Kyler was gonna get got the second. He went, maybe this is Bryce's stand.
See, I thought there was a possibility, but I didn't think so.
Alright, so
I
how does
didn't
this
think it would
figure?
be-
How does this
Bryce
figure
can't
interact
die,
with these
though.
guys?
So Damian and Nicky are hugging, and Damian straight up hasn't even noticed coyote kisses there.
So Coyote Kisses.
For
stands
context,
up.
Coyote Kisses and Bryce are characters from my campaign. That is not a podcast.
Yep.
But they're in the same universe, so they're here.
Coyote Kisses stands up and walks towards the two of you and just looks down at you, arms crossed.
Hey, are you also stuck in here?
You see it nods.
You wanna get out? We know where the exit is.
It nods.
Alright, cool.
Coyote Kisses, so that the hell?
CRX is going to manifest cross-armed, like, staring at it.
Do you have the physical strength to manifest your stand right
Yes.
now? Okay.
You see Coyote Kisses reach into one of their sleeves and pull out something, and reach into one of their other sleeves and pull out something. First, there is a business card. Then they flip around and it says Coyote Kisses.
Coyote kisses. I'm gonna call you CK. Nice to meet you. I'm Damian Drake.
It nods.
Nicky Bone.
I am amazed you were able to beat me here.
My
I need to
legs
do
are
that.
screaming.
I mean, I guess I wasted some time sleeping and talking about bugs with Steve, but like,
Not a business card.
you made it here 10 times faster
And
than me.
how is he gonna introduce himself?
And I'm literally flying.
And out of the
So
other
was I.
sleeve, you see a Polaroid picture of a man with a kind of tied back black ponytail and something I neglected to mention earlier, but that is also on Bryce on the outside, a kiss tattoo, or a tattoo of just a lipstick mark, like a kiss.
Neat.
And yeah, Cody Kisses pulls out the Polaroid picture, shows it, and it is labeled Bryce, my user.
Ah, I guess that makes sense. Nice to meet you. I don't know how you ended up stuck in here with us, but we're on our way out. How fast are you able to move? Because I was going to carry this chuckle fuck and another friend out of here.
Coyote Kisses reaches forward, and then they step through what appears to be some kind of glass. And when you kind of blink and look back, you see them about 50 rooms down, waving.
Well, shit, I guess I'm not going to worry about you.
By the-
Alright,
But for everyone else, Coyote Kiss is around 7 feet tall. Just want to bring that out there.
So Coyote Kisses looms over the two of you. Next, Coyote Kisses stomps the ground, jumps down, and then lands in front of the two of you.
Alright, well,
Dusts itself off.
so the exit that we're meeting up at is at room 500,000 East. I'm going to take this guy and pick up another friend, and I guess we'll meet you there then. Might be able to use your help. You look like a pretty
Coyote
powerful...
Kisses is just going to grab both of you and just... And you find yourself at the edge of Heartbreak Hotel. You look around at room 500,000 East.
I beat you there! And you...
Well, alright, that totally works. Holy shit. That's extremely handy. We've got a friend a little ways back.
Let him cook.
We're not going to leave Steve here.
I gotta sleep. Let him cook.
You can sleep, but, like, I had to go back for Steve. He's really... Like, he was able to skate, and I was able to fly, but Steve's just hoofing it. And he's like 12.
Coyote Kisses just narrows his eyes, just blinks.
Where its eyes are.
Yeah.
Last I talked to him, he was at insert room number here because I don't remember.
He loves that.
Probably like 90,000.
Right, about 90,000 East.
Coyote Kisses walks over to a nearby wall and like traces out.
He just
Like a
grabs
doorway.
and pulls you.
Yeah, he traces out like some kind of doorway with a single claw, and then reaches and pulls Steve out of the wall. Steve.
Hey Steve, meet our new friend!
Steve falls out and just like tramples himself.
Yeah, Steve was left in a dead sprint.
Man, I wish I met you about a month and a half ago. I
Beat you
massively
there's
appreciate it.
wonder.
That's cheating! He like throws up from exhaustion.
Oh, guys, I got like food and drink, like actual food and drinks in here.
Yeah, you throw up a little bit on Coyote Kiss's suit, and he just
Sorry.
squints at you. disapproves.
Damian touches the puke and makes it heavier, so it just falls off to the ground.
Yeah!
Guys, I got like actual
Thumbs
food and
up.
drinks
Coyote
in
Kisses
here.
thumbs up.
Eat up, restore your strength. Where's Raven? A friend that's been speaking to us. Or is there anyone else around?
No, it is just devoid. And let me actually describe your surroundings properly.
Yeah.
So as you're looking around, you see what is essentially this track for a subway, and it stretches so far off in either direction, and you can see what appears to be some kind of force field covering the like entrance to the tracks. And on the other side, you actually see at roughly every station, which is pretty decently close together, stairs and an exit sign that glows faintly red.
It looks like our way out. We might have to wait for the subway, or I guess we can try to break down this field.
Coyote Kisses kind of narrows its eyes and
Unless you're able to get through that.
kind of stomps the ground and shoots out from kind of the force field itself and hits the wall. Just stands back up, dusts itself off.
Alright. Sounds like we'll have to use some more brute force, but we are supposed to meet another friend here. Have you heard from Raven, Steve?
Has she like gotten on the subway by this point, or?
Well, I feel like
No, she's-
Nicky's about to pass out pretty soon, so he might be visiting her.
Yeah, so Nicky,
Yeah, Nicky, take a rest and speak with Raven.
yeah, Nicky, you come to in the dreamscape. Hello, Nicky.
Hi. Where you at?
Roughly 250,000 SE. I'm traveling along the edge towards the east.
Oh.
We will travel west. I am going to continue sleeping a little longer.
Sounds good. Are you okay?
I sprinted so far.
Did you beat Steve?
And Drake.
Good shit.
You did it, man.
How'd you know? You go to sleep too?
Hey, man, I wore myself out for that last 1,000, man.
Did you know?
And eventually you all are able to coordinate and you all can begin moving west, or Coyote Kisses can
Coyote Kisses can
grab
just
them.
grab her.
Yeah, Coyote Kisses just...
That's significantly easier than us spending several days, weeks, or
I
months to
imagine
try and get her.
you would wake up, relay the information, and then go back to sleep.
And he's alright. Just get a little cat nap.
Okay. And so Steve and Damian, you watch as Coyote Kisses kind of does the same thing, tracing out about a window-sized object, and then just reaches through it and comes out holding a extremely confused and horrified-looking woman.
Hey, you must be Raven. Meet our new friend. We found him at 0.
I don't know what that coyote thing is, but it is so cool.
You look exactly how you sound.
I appreciate that.
I'm kidding. I don't look like I see you in the dreamscape. Hi. Hi. And let me describe this woman. She is. She's a Canadian woman of moderate height and frail build. She has blonde hair that flows freely behind her. She wears a red floral sundress and black leggings. She's pale and she seems tired and scared.
What a motley crew of individuals.
Yeah.
We're getting out of here. I think we might have to brute force break down this barrier, though.
You're Raven?
I don't think it's possible to brute force it.
We just gotta wait.
Also, yeah, I'm Raven.
Wow. It's nice to finally meet you.
Who's this? Coyote Kisses pulls out another business card and hands it.
How many
I
of
like
those
this
do you
guy. He's
have?
classy.
Coyote Kisses.
Might be part of his ability.
I don't know what this thing is, but it's
I like to
super
believe they keep a printer open.
Damn, he's gotta use it on the outside.
Never spaced it.
neat. That can happen? How does that work?
I mean, I've heard of stands that are separate from the user before.
CK nods.
Interesting.
How many business
haven't
cards
heard
do you
sounds
have?
Like that.
I guess we haven't found an independent type yet, have we?
I don't think we
I can't
actually
believe
have.
the first independent
Coyote
type we
Kisses
fought
shows.
isn't even from this campaign.
Do I
From
have
mine.
business?
That's not true. You guys have encountered several independent types.
Yeah, Sid Waters, guys!
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that one was kind
That's
of
not
like
like us,
because
That one was like different though,
That
because
is
he
not
died.
yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the independent types that you've met have been connected. Anyway, Raven kind of looks over you all. Well, there's something on the train that I need to tell you all about. There's a passcode, and there's a couple of stand users guarding the train. When I actually managed to get on it, I went over to the passcode. I tried a couple attempts, but then I encountered the two of them.
Well, we can meet up some dudes. I mean, we already did that on the way here. Steve, did you encounter anyone?
Did you guys?
I did.
Yeah, I told you earlier. I'd beat the shit out of someone.
Wait, really?
I blew up some woman.
Oh, nice.
The only person I saw was you guys and Raven. Wow.
Oh, lucky you.
Eh.
Maybe you just didn't get far enough.
Unlucky you. I had a great time with my brawl.
Yeah, I needed it.
Threw her out of the hotel.
So
Keep
if
your
there's
eyes
another fight ahead of us,
Yes, dude.
if there's
Get
another
out
fight
of
ahead of
my
us, I'm
car.
more than down for it.
Get out of my car now.
So, as some time passes, eventually, actually, you all kind of stay, make an encampment for a while. Coyote Kisses spends the night teleporting around to find where the train is and where it will be so that you all... A little bit of time, you all... CK knocks on the door.
Hey, CK. Come in.
CK nods and walks in.
Is room 500,000 like kind of bougie?
It's actually a suite style. It's pretty nice.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's one of 4 rooms in the hotel that are actually pretty
I assume they're each
pleasant.
500,000.
And CK pulls out a kind of pen and paper and a map and begins to, pulls out a piece of paper and a pen and just begins to draw. And you can see kind of the disc, you can see there's a compass star pointing the direction of it. The train currently is down south, moving towards the east, like kind of about to round the corner of the southernmost tip.
And we're at the very east, right?
Why doesn't?
Yes.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Or sorry, fuck. It's over. Actually, no. Hold on. By this point, it would be. It's like over by the southwest. Sorry.
And it's going which way, you said?
And it's going
South.
like up and over.
So it's going towards
south,
west.
Going.
If
it
it's
has
in the
most
southwest and
locations.
it's traveling to the west,
So it just.
or is it
passed-
traveling to the south? Which is it going clockwise or counterclockwise?
It's going
So it passed.
clockwise.
So it's going to the west.
It just passed the east one, then, is what
It
you're
just
saying?
passed the south one. It's in the southwest. It's traveling west.
Like
You guys
after
can
it
just
went
go
east and then south.
Teleport
and
to it with CK.
I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
That's the thing.
I
yeah, that's
I
the
was-
thing. We need to teleport to the west side.
No.
I forgot we can just teleport.
Yes.
CK is a really nice ability when you're on his side.
I mean, we've already spent almost 2 months here. We might as well be able to teleport at this point.
CK actually makes
Endgame
like
endgame
several.
progression.
CK actually makes several like notches along the map, and they essentially level that like 1 hour from each time. So basically, you guys can plan when you're going, and CK can teleport you accordingly.
Cool.
And so you know where the train's position is going to be essentially for the next 12 hours.
Cool. So we want to meet it probably as soon as possible, which I assume would be at the west end.
I mean,
So-
yeah, whatever the next station is.
How long do we have until then? How long do we have to wait until we teleport?
I mean, you guys can just go, but I would
We
not
just move
recommend
our-
that because Nicky has 4 levels of exhaustion.
And we also
What?
there's people
Never.
waiting there for us.
That's true. Yeah, we should rest up first.
Yeah,
I
so
love
you all take a
listening to
couple.
this fight. This
You all
is
take
gonna
a
be
couple
rad.
days just enjoying each other's company.
And with Nicky,
It's-
pass the fuck out.
Not,
Yeah.
Being in people with the dreamscape is one thing, but being physically with your
Oh, I should have said,
best
the moment you
friends.
get pulled in, Damian is going to wrap you into a hug.
Yeah, and it is. Steve returns it. There is so much emotion, and like, there past the point of like rivalry or whatever. Steve is just like giving the fucking biggest bear hug to Nicky as well.
Nicky can't move his arms.
Poor boy.
He went to 0 and then just crumpled.
Went to 0, fell to 0. Yeah, hunk shoot. Getting that.
And the thing is, Nicky not only got there before Damian, just barely, he traveled farther than Damian too, because you started further out.
Oh yeah.
So, like
Dedication.
20k.
It is running is his thing. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, Damian was practically cheating. He had to kind of train himself to do it consistently, but he was just chill.
I imagine there's a lot of focus.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
kind of got some headaches the first couple days, but after
Oh, yeah.
that,
That means that
I thought there
Nicky
was
can
another
run
whole thing.
20 times faster at peak speed than Damian can fly.
All right, let's
Yeah. Let's
yeah.
rest up and then teleport over.
Teleport to the train.
back to this, absolutely. And so, yeah, you all kind of rest to get to know each other better. It's weird hearing Raven actually speak.
How old did you say she was?
Not having to translate Morse code to talk to you is nice.
She's a pretty young woman. I'd say she's around like 23.
Okay.
Not having to translate Morse code to talk to you is nice.
It's so convenient. I can just speak to you. I don't have to think about it in my head. We can just do it. You know?
How long did you say you've been in here?
A little over a year now.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. We're gonna get out of here soon.
Do we have any sort of way to figure out what time is like in the real world? 'Cause
Oh yeah, I got you. What time is it?
You are out.
No, we rested up.
Okay, okay.
Wait, you have what?
Oh, just watch.
At this point, it's around probably 9 p.m. in the
Oh,
real
yeah.
world.
You
The
had
next
that this
day.
whole time.
It's the same day.
Or, well, yeah, it's, yeah.
I
it's the same
also
day as,
had my phone, but I gave it to
earlier.
this
Donovan
girl
was
for a
telling me.
teddy bear.
So you're telling me that
Teddy bear.
My phone was dead.
I guess that's a good trade, but
you
I'm
realize
gonna tell
that means you're not
everyone
getting
we-
your phone out of here, right?
I'm going
I
to
have
tell everyone
$1,000.
we know he sleeps with a teddy bear. I'm gonna do it.
Well, I mean that would have been covered. I don't know about you, but that would have been comforting for me to have coming.
This
through
is a
here.
bomb.
So you're telling me not even a full day?
I'm going to retract my statement.
So you're telling me not even a full day has passed since we got in here?
Nope.
Has not even been 24 hours in the outside world.
I heard some things that happened to us in here are gonna revert when we get out, but I hope the mental exhaustion of it does too.
Mentally, I'm gonna be a month older. I mean, we all are.
I blew up someone,
Mine's older.
and she left. I don't know what happened to her.
Well, it sounds like she'd be fine. I was told that their ones would be here
Okay.
by the person I fought. I don't think I caught her name. Yeah, whatever.
If we're rested up, is everyone ready?
Yeah. I'm ready for a fight. Let's do it.
Ty is not. I gotta take a fat shit.
If we're gonna have a long combat in the next episode, this might be a good place to break it.
I agree. This is a fantastic place to stop the episode. Bye-bye.